After many years as an independent, Open Door has found a home for its sports teams. The Patriots will join Lake Effect Conference starting this fall, the school announced on its athletic website and Twitter page. The school officially accepted the invitation in early May. That's been the conversation since I've been the athletic director at the school, and even before I took the job 3 years ago. Open Door Athletic Director Bryce Johnson said, "As a school, we never wanted to stay independent. The majority of our sports, we make our schedule as difficult as possible. So we knew going into the Lake Effect, we wanted to make sure we were able to keep our non-conference schedule difficult and keeping bigger teams in the schedule." Open Door will be the 11th team in the league, joining First Baptist, Lake Ridge, Hearts for Jesus, Andrews Osborne, Bard, Grand River, Horizon Science Academy, Lawrence School, Neoprep Cleveland and St. Martin de Porres. Along with Open Door, Andrews Osborne, Lake Ridge and St. Martin de Porres are members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. The Lake Effect Conference, which has schools that are church-affiliated or college preparatory, debuted during the 2012-13 school year. Open Door is the first school to be added since Lake Ridge in 2016. Johnson liked the idea of the Lake Effect Conference because of familiarity. One of the decisions going into it was going into a conference that has teams that aren't in the OHSAA or aren't typically strong sports teams across the board, Johnson said. "However, we always play a lot of these teams. We always play Lake Ridge. We always play First Baptist. We're already playing the majority of these teams, so what difference would it make joining the conference? It just kind of made sense to join." It will take 2 years for Open Door to become a full member in the league, which will have competition in cross-country, boys and girls basketball, baseball and softball this year. Volleyball and boys soccer will begin in 2019. Johnson said travel wasn't a concern for Open Door, which has traditionally traveled all over Northeast Ohio for games. The closest conference foe will be First Baptist, which is 10 minutes away, while the farthest trip will be to Grand River in Ashtabula County, which is 84 miles away. Johnson said Open Door looked for a league closer to home but they didn't have any luck. "So we try to look at different conferences, but the only problem is football," he said. "We had football at one point and weren't an OHSAA team. Then, we tried the 8-man football and we recently decided not to have football." When you talk to conferences, football is a driving force, and since we don't have football, that was a problem. We would love to get into a local conference, but since we don't have football it was a no-go. Open Door did reach out to the Patriot Athletic Conference for membership, it was declined. However, the Patriots will still be able to play schools in Lorain County. "That was one of my big concerns about joining the conference," Johnson said. "We did a really good job of doing the schedule for keeping Lorain County schools. It's not going to affect the way we schedule our non-conference. Now Johnson wants to see success. We want to play for a conference championship," he said. "Who doesn't want to play for a conference championship? We want to take something into the postseason, and winning a conference championship in a sport definitely gives you some confidence and an edge to play with." Contact Tim Grattan at 440-329-7207 or tgrattan@chroniclet.com. Follow him at Tim Grattan77 on Twitter.